SR93 Boxing, I'm back with a quick video. Canelo Alvarez says Triple G is his priority. Like, getting Triple G is his number one priority. I doubt this will be the first fight when he comes back. I think he'll have one tune-up fight. Then if he fights Triple G, it will be probably the second fight in 2017. See, like, a lot of people had this impression that Canelo was ducking Triple G, but no, this is politics. The reason why I gave up that belt, because that belt didn't mean shit. He can just do whatever. Triple G should have fought Canelo at 155. Simply because Triple G said anyone from 154 to 168. You wouldn't want to fight Canelo 155? 155 is over 154. So why not? Man, listen, Triple G is a great fighter. Canelo's a great fighter. And I think a lot of people... And you know, I just put up a video saying Canelo's number one pound for pound. And that was no trolling video. That's really what I think. That's really my opinion. Canelo might just be number one pound for pound. I rate him above Ward, Kovalev, you name it. Floyd is retired. Let's face it. Canelo right now, in terms of resume combined with ability. Combined. Like, ability first, resume a close second. That's how I really rate pound for pound. But that's an opinion, very opinionated argument, discussion that is. But either way, man, Triple G Canelo fight. I think Triple G might make an excuse to run away for a while. See, like, bear with me. Triple G should have accepted that flat fee. He can claim what he wants. He can claim he wants 40% of Canelo. But no. Look, Daniel Jacobs doesn't deserve 40% of you. But now he's asking that shit, and now you're complaining. But before that, you're asking 40% from Canelo, and you don't deserve it. You deserve 40%, a lot less than Danny Jacobs deserve 40% from you. Man, look at the resume, look at the pay-per-view numbers. Canelo trumped Golovkin and Kell Brooks pay-per-view numbers. Just not all pretty much all numbers. 50,000 people turned up to watch Canelo fight, pretty much a nobody. Whoever he fight, Kell Brook and Triple G, those are two names in boxing. And keep in mind, Triple G, Kell Brook, the pay-per-view wasn't that much in the UK, to be honest. It wasn't. I can't remember the exact price. Pay-per-view in the UK is a lot cheaper. Tickets are also kind of you know, I wasn't like, when that fight happened, it was near O2, which I was taking the Jubilee line, if you know, if you live in the UK. And you know, there was one guy that was like, I have to go quickly to Westminster. He's gonna come back. He wanted to see his friend somewhere there. He's gonna go back and watch the Kell Brook and Triple G fight. And I can't remember the exact price he gave me, but I asked him how much was that ticket. I don't like asking people about prices and things like that, but I had to ask him because this was something that I wanted to know. And sure enough, there you go. It wasn't a big price, man. Not pay-per-view. I mean tickets in the stadium, in the O2 Arena, which wasn't too far away. Like, you take the Jubilee line and where'd you go? You go to North Greenwich Station, and then you walk or something. Yeah, you walk. That's it. That's the O2 Arena. So yeah, I was taking the Jubilee line from West Ham going westbound. And then I met him. He gave me this price that wasn't sim. So keep that in mind. The pay-per-view was cheap, right? Like, pay-per-view was cheap. And Canelo's pay-per-view, I'm assuming, like, compared to what I hear, I'm not too sure, but I'm fairly sure it was similar price or more expensive. Plus, Canelo was fighting a nobody, like a person who... Liam Smith is not a name. He's a household name. He's not able... Look, Canelo fought a UK fighter. Triple G fought a UK fighter. They both fought UK fighters. And Triple G fought a UK fighter with a bigger name. This fight grabbed a lot more attention as well, because it's a welterweight going up to fight a middleweight. It doesn't happen often. I mean, I know Amir Khan did something like this, but you know, this was kind of different in its own rights. It was another big risk take. You know, in the sense that, like, you could eat, like, this could end your life. So, you know, Canelo prices were probably more. He was fighting a nobody compared to Triple G was fighting Kell Brook, who was still a somebody, had a name. And Canelo's numbers did better. point blank period. So either Triple G should own up to it. His biggest payday right now. I mean, before the Kell Brook fight, it was about, I can't remember, but Kell Brook fight was probably his biggest payday, 5 million. That's what Kell Brook's payday was as well that night. Canelo's payday is more, much more. So let's get that straight. So yeah, his pay-per-view was a lot more. Like, it got more revenue. Canelo, and what do you think about skills-wise? Who do you think is going to win? I personally think Canelo wins the fight. I think it's more well-rounded fighter. The variety that he puts out is great. There's more variety to him than Triple G. Triple G is more of a come-forward guy. You know, good fundamentals, good jab, good, pretty accurate. Amazing ability to cut the ring off. Amazing ability. He has amazing jab as well. One of the best jabs in boxing. But I think he's too slow for Canelo. He is flat-footed, but so is Canelo. You come forward to Canelo like that, Canelo likes people coming forward. He might just knock you out. That's all I have to say, man. I mean, really, like, I personally think that'd be a great fight to watch. And a lot of people will pick Triple G, but I pick Canelo, man. I think he got this. Canelo's punches feel different, man. Triple G's punches might be heavier, but Canelo's punch, like, he's more thudding. But Canelo's punches is still kind of thudding, but has a snap to it. Really would knock this guy. I think he'll beat Triple G up. His defense, Canelo's defense is way better. His defense, his hand speed, his reflex, his timing. I think his accuracy is very good as well. They're both body punches. Yeah, man, that's what I think. I think Canelo will beat the shit out of him in a competitive fight. So that's all I have to say. I'm SI93 Boxing. I'm out.